Nick and I have spoken about as well as the inevitability of my Shield debut coming up, and that's probably my most exciting thing. I know an opportunity is coming, and I feel like I'm ready to take it on. And whether I do or don't, that's fine. I just want to be able to give myself the best chance to grab it with both hands. I've always sort of been very aware of the mental side of the game, and that's sort of when Nick came in, and I was like wanting to get better, wanting to learn, but I needed one-on-one guidance, really. I'd say it was where the gap that I found myself. Under 15s, I got picked in the squad for WA, didn't make the final team. Under 17s, COVID happened, and I got picked in a squad of 9 players that we trained through the summer and the winter. Very small group. I was very lucky to be a part of that. And then under 19s, bottom age, COVID happened. I got picked in the final 14 that was meant to travel, but then WA pulled out of it because they were, whatever their reasonings. And then top age 19s, I got picked in the team again, but last training session before we went to fly out, I got hit in my hand and broke my hand, ruled me out. So I had a bit of an unlucky run. So that's, I suppose, where a lot of that, like you said, delusional optimism came from. My last second 11 game for WA, I got a duck in the first innings, and then I scored 100 in the second innings. But in between those few days, I had a phone call with Nick one night before going to bed, and I remember like hanging up that phone call being so sure that I'm scoring runs in the next innings. Like I had no doubt in my head that I was just going to do well. And then I went out and did well, and we were dead and buried, and we needed to bat for almost 2 days to try and draw the game, and the win was out of the equation for us. And I managed to bat for a day and a half, and then we shook hands and I was not out, which was great. And that was definitely almost like earning your stripes moments. That felt like there was a bit of value to this. It happened again in a T20 this season, just gone. I was a little bit down on runs in the club cricket, and literally had a phone call with Nick 2 hours before the game. Hung up that phone call. I was like, I'm going to do well today, just no doubt. Ended up making 90 not out, and we won the game on the last ball. So that was another moment where it was like, okay, yeah, this stuff, it works. Just knowing I've done the work for it, knowing I've got the tools to combat any problem or any challenge that comes up. And I had that confidence before, but now it's almost like that assuredness that I actually can do it, if that makes sense. I've definitely gotten a lot more positive in the last 24 months. Like I've always been an optimist, but that's just like skyrocketed in all aspects of my life. And it's almost, doubled down on that delusional optimism a little bit. Nick got me to draw a shield on my whiteboard calendar, and like every time I'd look at it, it meant something bigger than just like what a shield is. It was the hard work I put in, the hard work I want to keep putting in, and it's just that reminder of that's where I'm striving towards, but it doesn't have to happen now, it doesn't have to happen tomorrow. We'll get there when we get there, sort of thing. I feel like it's more of an example of persistence, and knowing that when you have that almost delusional optimism, it'll work out the way it's meant to work out. Whatever happens is meant to happen, and I believed in that fully. And I guess that's probably where that optimism came from a little bit as well. And just continue to persist and work hard, and things will fall into place. I'd say that's probably the biggest piece of advice I'd give myself 6 years ago, 10 years ago, 8 years ago, however long.